What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Brawlic John with another episode of How to Play. And on this episode, we are finally posting our Calyrex Ice Rider team. Now, I know that you guys have probably seen loads of tier lists. There's all sorts of videos all over YouTube about the two Calyrex forms and how they are quite possibly the strongest restricted Pokemon in the format. Because of that, I didn't really want to feature the Calyrex forms first on my channel. I kind of wanted to show some love to more of the underexplored restricted Pokemon and give you guys some really fun teams that you could use with them. However, in some testing, I found a Calyrex team that is very good, but it's definitely still off meta with some really nice surprises for the best of one ladder, and it puts your opponent in some really awkward situations in open team sheet best of 3. So this is the Calyrex Ice Rider plus Garganacl team. Now, the heart and soul of this team is the Calyrex. It is the Garganacl. Why? Garganacl has an amazing matchup into both horses, right? So Purifying Salt is an ability that means Garganacl takes 50% less damage from ghost moves, and that's right, that means Astral Barrage. So Garganacl can sit in front of Cali's Shadow. It can wide guard to protect Calyrex Ice while you set up Trick Room. Calyrex Ice could just go for Protect. It can tank an Astral Barrage. It can hit a Salt Cure, which will put the Calyrex Shadow on a timer. You could go for Fissures, Recovers. Sometimes this is the last Pokemon on your team, and it's going to win you the game through its survivability. Also, Garganacl matches really well versus Calyrex Ice. What you can do is you can go Terra Water, that way you resist Glacial Lance. High Horsepower is neutral into you. You can Salt Cure the Calyrex, you can spam Recover, and more times than not, you are going to beat Calyrex Ice in a 1v1, which is what makes Garganacl such a cool partner with Calyrex Ice, because it allows you to beat the mirror match. It allows you to beat Cali Ghost, which is one of the most difficult matchups for you to deal with, and then it allows Cali Ice to go ahead and whoop on the rest of the meta, because Cali Ice is already broken and has such a good matchup into most restricteds, right? Our Cali Ice is very standard. This is nothing new. Very standard. Clear Amulet, Protect, Terrifier, High Horsepower, Glacial Lance. We're not reinventing the wheel, we're just giving the wheel a new supporting cast. Now let's get into the rest of the supporting cast here. We have Incineroar with Safety Goggles. The reason why we are Terra Water Safety Goggles is, once again, we want this Incin to be really good versus the Ice Rider. Safety Goggles is really good versus Amoonguss. You'll notice that this team has a couple of different Amoonguss answers, because people will look at you and they will always want to bring Amoonguss versus you depending on the matchup, just because they know you're a Trick Room team, right? So having the Safety Goggles allows me to pressure Amoonguss, which is really cool. It also does well versus those Sun Room teams, the ones that have like Lilligant or Venusaur, you know, the sleep powder users with chlorophyll. Incineroar does really well into that stuff as well with the Safety Goggles. Flare Blitz, Knockoff, Fake Out, Parting Shot, nothing too crazy here, pretty standard, but I do believe the goggles are very important on this build. This is a very slow Incineroar. The reason for that is we want slow parting shots, and we want to be fast in Trick Room. We have Indeedee, which provides us a very important aspect of all Trick Room teams, which is anti-priority. This allows us to set up Psychic Surge. It's good versus Miraidon, because you can get rid of the electric terrain. It's good versus Rillaboom, get rid of the grass terrain. Very standard on the Indeedee here. I like the Terra Fairy because it's still really good into Urshifu Dark. You could go Terra Fairy, hit a Dazzling Gleam, and you know, Urshifu Dark is not having a good day versus that. The Rocky Helmet, really good as well. You can switch it into Surging Strikes in a pinch. You can redirect Incineroar, get some chip damage onto it. There's a lot of good things about this Indeedee. And then we have our last two, which are either a sweeper or a supporter, but they could both do both. Let me explain. URS Saluna. This is a tale as old as time, right? You set up the Trick Room, you go for Fachati, you go for Headlong Rush, you're doing massive Monka damage, but you guys will notice Roar on the Ursaluna. This is something that I got from my good friend Tapo Wapo, who is a VGC streamer. They're live always on Twitch if you guys want to go give him a follow. But he is a Trick Room mastermind, and what you'll notice is that his teams always have a Roar user. Why? This is for in prison. If you're looking at your opponent's team, and it's closed team sheet, so best of one on ladder, and they have 5 offensive Pokemon plus a Farigiraf, guess what? That Farigiraf is in prison. So all you have to do is lead Ursaluna, set up Trick Room with the Calyrex or the Indeedee, and then hit Roar to get rid of the imprisoned user. It's a really good tech. It's a little bit niche, but if you see it coming, or if you're using this team in best of 3 open team sheet, you can counter Imprison with Roar. Now the other counter here is Gastrodon. Gastrodon is very good in Trick Room because it has a surprising amount of offense, but it also has Storm Drain. You'll notice we have Incin, that's a fire type, weak to water. Garganacl's a rock type, weak to water. Ursaluna's a ground type, weak to water. Calyrex is Terra Fire, weak to water. So Urshifu Rapid Strike can be a problem for this team. But here's where we bring in the Gastro. You switch it in, you get that Storm Drain. In some cases, it could be a free Trick Room. Like, let's say you lead Incin plus Cali, and you think that they're going to Surging Strikes you, or their Covert Cloak Surging Strikes, whatever. Swap into the Gastro, set up the Trick Room. Now you got a +1 Gastro next to a Calyrex, ready to go. We also have Yawn on this Gastro, because sometimes you're going to be in an endgame 1v1 versus other bulky teams, and you just want to be able to hit them with a Yawn as kind of like a little win condition there. But this team is really fun. I'm really proud of this team. I know Calyrex Ice is broken, but this is a fun way to play it, where you're still kind of off meta while playing meta. And that's what I specialize in, right? Off meta teams that are fun, that can get you wins, and that are going to make you feel good about your day. Now, if you want the Poke Paste for this team, I need 10 comments in the comment section down below, please. I am a baby YouTuber. I am this small. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and tell them I say yeet. Alright, I'm a small YouTuber. Drop a like, a sub, a comment, all that good stuff. 10 comments and I will go ahead and drop the Poke Paste for this team in the comment section down below. The rental code is in the upper right hand corner, so try this out on the casual ladder just so you can get used to it, and if you like it, amazing. Guys, enjoy the video, enjoy the rental team, enjoy the Poke Paste if we get 10 comments or more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go, and they have a Reshiram. That's actually really cool. So I have not play tested against Reshiram much at all, if any. What I can tell you is this is a pretty interesting matchup. I kind of like Garganacl here. I'm wondering how they are going to go about trying to take me out here. They could go for like Blizzard, but Blizzard obviously isn't going to do well into the horse. So I definitely think this is a bring horse angle. The question is do I want to lead Indeedee or Knackle? Given that they don't necessarily have speed control, I think I'm totally down to just go Indeedee here, keep it simple. I do think Garganacl's good in this game, actually. I think it matches well into what they have, especially if I decide to go water. So I think I'll bring Garg in the back. And then the question becomes, do I bring the Ursaluna or the Gastrodon? I think, actually, Gastrodon matches up really well here, too. It's a little bit worrisome in terms of their Flutter Mane, but Flutter Mane is just going to be food for the horse anyway. So let's bring the Knackle, let's bring the Gastrodon. We haven't run into any mirror matches, so at least not yet. But once we run into the mirror, that's when Garganacl's really gonna pop off. But I do think just here, based on type matchups, he's pretty okay. And he has Wide Guard for a late game Flutter situation. So they bring out the Cottony, the Whimsicott, you know, that's still a Cottony to me though. Alright, so I think this is pretty straightforward, right? I think this is just straight up Trick Room follow me. I don't even think I have to Terra turn 1. The terrain is up, they can't really change the terrain. We go for Trick Room. We could go Terra Fairy here, but I don't think I need to. I'm just gonna hit the follow me button. If he taunts, it goes into Indeedee. If he goes for Blizzard, I'm fine with that. I don't think he has any other like really strong spread moves that I should be worried about. He is going to Terrasilize Terra Fire. That's really good for him defensively, but it's also part of the reason why we bring Mr. Knackle, right? Knackle's really good into that. He can hit Assault Cure while I pressure the other slots. Oh, they set up a Sunny Day. Oh, that's interesting. What are you going for? Fusion Flare? Okay, you know, honestly, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Good play, good play, good play. So they out my Indeedee turn 1. Now I have to decide between Knackle or Gastrodon here. I think given the board state, I think I actually just want to go Gastrodon and Muddy Water Glacial Lance here. Kind of a 2-for-1, and then I could go Terra Fire, and I could save Knackle for the end game. I do like the idea of Salt Cure into the Reshiram, but I think the Muddy... So the reason why I want a Muddy Water is what if their Whimsicott is Sash, right? So I do want to go Terra Fire on my horse here. I want to go Glacial Lance, and I want to go Muddy Water just to break a possible Sash here. More than anything, I want to break a Sash, even though they set up Sun. Also, if I get accuracy drops, that's totally cool too. We take those. But I really, really want to break Sash here. And I believe my Gastro is going to underspeed my Ice Horse here, which is really nice because then Ice Horse will get the +1 from Glacial Lance. So let's see what they go for here. They could protect, they could switch, they can send damage with the Fusion Flare. They definitely have some really interesting plays that they can make. But I'm feeling pretty good about this overall. I think Terra Fire Ice Horse is the right call here. As I think the only way this goes bad is if I miss Muddy Water onto the Whimsicott and they somehow get off like some really impressive damage onto me. But I'm feeling pretty good here. Alright, come on, Ice Horse. Do what you do, baby. Do what you do. Alright, the Ice Horse is here and it is ready to go. Alright, what do they got? They are encoring. Yep, but I have Psychic Terrain that does not work. So here's the Muddy Water. It double connects. That's really important because now I get a guaranteed kill onto the Whimsicott, which is going to go ahead and give me a big +1. Boom! Get that dude up out of here. Now Kyurem should be in range of Earth Power plus another Glacial Lance, and now we just get to snowball this game. There's the Chilling Neigh. I'm expecting big damage from Fusion Flare. That's the fire one, right? I think that's the fire move. We should take this pretty well. It's still in Sun, so ouch. Yeah, that still did so much damage, all things considered. But we're feeling pretty good here. Now, what could they have in the back? We have Psychic Terrain protecting us for a couple more turns. I got the Gastro on the field. I didn't get an accuracy drop. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We take those. We take those. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Alright, what do you got going on here? What do you got going on here? What do you got for me? Is that Mr. Flutterbutter? That is Mr. Grimmsnarl. So Grimmsnarl could reflect, right? Which could be very, very scary. I'm just going to Glacial Lance, and I'm going to Earth Power the Kyurem. I don't think he can live that double up no matter what. Oh, he scary faces his own Kyurem. This guy's playing well. But unfortunately for you, my Pokemon are slow AF. Ha ha ha! That ain't slow enough, buddy! Got him! You thought you were in the pole position, but it was me, Diosa. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is what you bring to me? Is this your king? Is this your restricted? Come on. Get him out. Get him out of here. We love this. Alright. Alright, now I would love to see you use a water move in front of my Gastrodon. Guys, Gastrodon is so good for this team. Oh, it's so slept on. I love every part of this. Yeah, we just Earth Power. We just do what we gotta do here. I'm predicting the surrender, but let's see what they go for here. Yep, that'll do it. GG's. We didn't even need the Knackle. Shout out to my opponent. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go, and we've got a Ghost Horse on the horizon. So we have a pretty good matchup into Ghost Horse, I would like to think here. He does have an Iron Hands, a Flutter, an Urshifu. He's got some interesting stuff here. I think... I mean, considering he does have double Fake Out, that could be scary as well. I almost want to lead the Incin. It's definitely a weird matchup, right? Because I also have Gastrodon as well, assuming that's Water Urshifu. But I think I want to go with the Ice Horse here. I want to lead the Garganacl because this covers best for if they go Calyrex Shadow plus Indeedee, right? These two are going to cover that the best. And then I think I want my own Indeedee to switch in for like Fake Out pressure and stuff. And then I think I want Gastrodon as well. It could be a mistake not bringing the Incin here because of their Water Shifu. But I think I can get Trick Room up. Well, I mean, their Cali Shadow. Like, Incin's so good into Cali Shadow, but I think Garganacl's gonna carry here. Because, so the reason why Garganacl's really good into Cali Shadow is not only does it have Wide Guard, but even if you want to let off an Astral Barrage, because of his ability, it actually nullifies some of the Astral Barrage damage. So you could, like, protect and then go for, like, Assault Cure, and then start going for Wide Guards. But he immediately sends the damage here. He immediately decides to send the damage. Which is really scary, right? Is actually really scary of a lead. I don't know, like, it feels like they did this on accident, but I'm gonna go for the Trick Room, and I'm gonna go for the swap into Indeedee to stop Fake Out here. But yeah, this is a little crazy. This is a little crazy. Because if they go, like, knock off Surging Strikes into the Ice Horse, they can probably just go ahead and knock it out. But I have to think that Fake Out is probably more consistent in their head, so I'm playing around the Fake Out. They actually just Detect. Protecting in front of Ice Horse is very wild. Fire Fang. I just got hit with, and I got burnt. Okay! Right. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I don't even know how I'm supposed to feel about this, but yeah. Alright, so I am just going to... I don't even know. I just actually don't know. I'm going to go for a high horsepower here. I'm going to swap Indeedee into Gastrodon. This is going to have to be a Gastrodon wins the match for me. Type of game. Garganacl can also be pretty good if I Terra Water the Knackle. He should be able to also do some really cool stuff. But we do about 40% to the Incin. He's Rocky Helmet. U-turn. Wow. This guy's making some interesting plays. I'm assuming this is Surging Strikes, though. Please be Surging Strikes. If this is not Surging Strikes, then this game is going real bad. But I mean, Trick Room is up. We do still have Gastro. Here's Calyrex, right? So that's pretty interesting. Did you give me Storm Drain, please? Did you give me Storm Drain, please? Yep, they gave me Storm Drain. So that's pretty good, right? So now the Gastro is doing even more damage, which is awesome. So now we get to kind of just apply a little bit of pressure here. I want to go for Glacial Lance. I want to go for Glacial Lance. And then the question becomes, like, yeah, how do I play this? Because they could just protect here. Could go for Muddy Water. I could go for the Earth Power into this Gastros, into this Urshifu slot. But I also like it into the Calyrex slot as well. Because I don't know if Close Combat would knock out my Gastrodon. If it does, then that's really bad, right? I would have, like, no way to win. Maybe I double the... But then if Cali gets off an attack, I also can't do anything about that. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna double the Cali. This is basically a 50-50. It could go either way here. He is terastallizing the Calyrex Shadow into Grass. Oh, why are we Grass? Oh no, that's so bad for me. That's so bad, because I'm burned. Normally this would be fine, because Glacial Lance would just pick up, but because he got the Fire Fang burn on turn 1, oh, he's Surging Strikes again. Okay. Is this Astral Barrage? What is this? Terra Blast. My dude was Terra Blasting me. That's incredible. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, this is not good. I'm gonna lose. I'm going to lose. Garganacl versus the world, gamers. It's all about the knackle. The knackle stackle. Alright, so is there a way to win? Of course. How do we win? We get super, 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 super dumb lucky. That's how we win. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, if you are Terra Grass Calyrex Shadow, then surely you don't have Protect, because my god, what are you actually running? I cannot believe it was Grass. I can't believe Fire Fang burned my Ice Horse. This would be a totally different game. But let's see. Let's see. It's still maybe winnable. It's possible that Garg can carry, but it's scary. It's scary to say the least. I do have water on Garganacl, which is nice, because now I resist Surging Strikes. I'm neutral into close combat. So there's a lot of good things that do come from this right here. But let's see what my opponent gives me. So they do give me their Ice Horse, which is nice. Now I don't have to worry about Ice Horse attacking me when Trick Room is over. We get a little bit more chip damage down onto the Urshifu, which is really, really nice as well. We get the Salt Cure off. It's going to do a lot of damage because he's water. Chilling Neigh does increase my attack, so if he doesn't take down my Ice Horse, Glacial Lance next turn might actually, like, you know, do a little something. Alright, he is being Salt Cured. Now show me strikes into... Okay, we're still in this, guys. When there's a Garg, there's a way. We know that one of the Mons left is Incineroar. We know that one of the Mons is Incin. So, like, all of a sudden, I'm feeling like Garganacl versus the world here. I'm feeling like Garganacl versus the world here. Alright, how much Salt Cure is doing? Oh, you love to see that. Alright, so this guy's on a timer. 2-turn timer. Is Trick Room over here? Who do you bring in? Incin? Or do you reveal your last? So they bring in Incineroar. Does get off an Intimidate into my Garganacl, which may or may not matter. I mean, I'm mostly Salt Curing anyway, right? So, this is the last turn of Trick Room. And he can't fake out either, you know? So, like, I think I'm kind of... Do I want to double the Urshifu? I think even if I double the Urshifu, it wouldn't kill. So I think I'm kind of down to high horsepower on that slot. And then to just go for, like... I could recover. Or do I just get the Salt Cure now? I think I get the Salt Cure now on the Incin. So high horsepower here at +1. Oh, it just picks up! Oh, Ice Horsey! The horsey made of ice! Okay, we get another Baboost. We get a little bit more Salt Cure chip. Is this CC? Okay, he finally gets rid of the Ice Horse. Guys, I think Garganacl's gonna do it. Garganacl is gonna fucking do it, guys. We just hit follow me next turn. We're just chilling. Does this kill? Ah, we do have Rocky Helmet, though. Okay, Big Garg. Who is your last Mon? Who is the last Mon? And can Garg pull this one off for us? It's Fluttermane. Ooh, Flutter Butter. Okay. Okay, so I have to make a read here. I have to make a read. Do you go for Moonblast? Do I just go for Follow Me and Salt Cure? He's booster special attack too. Damn. Okay. How do I play this? Okay, I think I go Follow Me. And then I Salt Cure the Flutter. Oh, Flutter protects. Oh, we're okay. What was... Oh, man, if I would have trick roomed. He detects. Buddy, you're being salt cured. Okay, so this is... fine, then. Because now I just go trick room... I guess follow me is more consistent than trick room, huh? Because if I trick room and he somehow crits my Garg or something, follow me and then salt cure, or do I just trick room salt cure? I think I trick room salt cure here. Yeah, I think trick room's the more consistent play. He does go Moonblast, don't kill. Oh, Garg, you're such a beast! Here goes the salt cure. Oh, it's gonna start adding up. You trust me. You just trust me now. That one's gonna start adding up. Okay. So now we're slower. So now we go for, like, follow me plus recover stuff? Follow me, recover. Okay, he goes for protect. Okay, so we know he has protect. But we have recover. And once he sees that we have recover, we're going to be feeling really, really good about this. I almost wonder if I should helping hand salt cure. That'd be Monka. Or do I just go for like dazzling gleam fissure? Oh my god, how... Oh man. Do we go dazzling gleam fissure? No, I think we take the guaranteed damage, right? Yeah, we take the guaranteed damage. Yeah, let's salt cure. Let's play it safe. Alright, so we get some more chip damage down onto the Flutter Butter. We're going for a dazzling gleam here. Okay. Mystical Fire. Nah, that's not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it, buddy. That's just not it. That is quite simply not it, my friend. You can protect if you want to, but I'll be recovering. Oh man, Garg just like 1v5'd. Indeedee did help though. Indeedee did help. But Garg with the 1v5 though, insane. Moonblast, eat that up. You could crit. I don't even care anymore. We eat that up no matter what. Salt Cure into the Flutter. Get this dude out of here, baby. Garganacl for the win. GG's to my opponent. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. And the next matchup is a hyper offense team. They got a Lucario, which is like kind of interesting here. They have Miraidon extra broken. I'm wondering how exactly can they stop Trick Room. They have a couple of inner focus mons that I probably don't want to deal with. They do have terrain control. I'm wondering if I just go Ensign plus Horse. Is that enough? Or do I need to go Indeedee here? That is the question. Because, like, if I go Indeedee, my terrain's going to be a lot slower than theirs. They'll be able to turn the terrain war around and start, like, leveraging some stuff. So I think I can just go for this. I mean, the downfall would be if they lead Lucario plus Dragonite and double into the Ice Horse, right? That's, like, the downfall of that. But I still think that's kind of fine. I'm just gonna go ahead and go Ensign, Ice Horse. I want Indeedee in the back, and I think this is an URS Saluna game, just based on the Pokemon that they brought with them. I haven't gotten to use the Garg yet, but that's okay, right? The joy of this team is that the Ice Horse just has different partners that offer it some different things, and since I'm not feeling any pressure from any Urshifus or anything like that, I'm really thinking that URS Saluna feels really good here, right? Even if they somehow manage to take down my Ice Horse. So they go for Miraidon and Iron Valiant. That's pretty okay by me. There's always a chance that this dude is in prison. If he's in prison, then that's pretty bad, but I think I do have to take those chances no matter what here. I do also have the option of just fake out Glacial Lance, as an option, right? So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna go ahead and press Fake Out here into the Miraidon, and I'm going to just set up a Trick Room here. Ice type, I'm neutral. I could go Fire, but I think I'll just save it. I think I'm gonna go for Trick Room here. There's a chance that they are imprisoned, but I also don't think so. I'm thinking they might just be Wide Guard. But they're gonna go ahead and Terrasilize somebody. If this is like Ghost Miraidon, then I'll be pretty pissed about that. It's Dragon Miraidon. Okay, that's totally fine. As long as it's not Ghost. If that was Ghost Miraidon, I would have been pretty upset. I would have been upset with that one. But we'll take the Dragon for sure. They go for close combat into my Incin, and they actually pick up the one-hit knockout. Oh my, Iron Valiant, tell me how you really feel. Okay, I mean, that's a little bit disheartening because I just lose my guy just like that. But at the same time, we get up Trick Room, and now we just kind of go stupid Monka crazy. So yeah, I am down to bring in the URS. Part of me was thinking I can bring in terrain control here, but I think URS is better because what this allows me to do is this allows me to go for, I could go Terra Ghost here. How nasty would Terra Ghost be? I don't think it would matter though. I think I just Fachati into the Iron Valiant, and then do we Terra Fire just in case? I don't think it brings me anything. I'm just gonna Glacial Lance here. I assume Glacial Lance picks up the Miraidon, but I don't know for sure. Alright, so we bring the Iron Valiant down to size. Glacial Lance is gonna come in and do stupid damage. Got him! Just like that. That's 2 jabronis down for the count. Oh man, this Ice Horse is just like insane. It's just such an insane Pokemon, right? Like, if your opponent just kind of takes one misstep or just doesn't prepare for your lead, you just snowball for free, right? It's just so good. So yeah, now we have Trick Room up. We have 2 of the strongest Trick Room sweepers in the history of Trick Room on the field right now. There's really not too much my opponent can do about it. They could go Terra Fire on the Ogerpon. Actually, no, they can't because they already Terra'd. They have the T-Tar here. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think this is just very simply a, this is a Headlong Rush into the Tyranitar. And this is a Terra Fire Glacial Lance. And, yeah, this should be GG's right here. You love to see this. We don't even need to Terra. Right now, I'm just going for style points. You know what I'm talking about? Just a little bit extra flex just to let them know, like, you really couldn't fuck with me. So, yeah, you know, we just gotta let them know. But here we go, gamers. Excuse my French. You know, sometimes we gotta get a little bit ratchet on this channel. Headlong Rush is gonna go ahead and do Monka damage to the T-Tar. It's going to go ahead and knock him out, which is pretty good here. And now we get the +2 single target Glacial Lance into the Fire Ogerpon. There's really not much you can do, can you? Just take that damage, hold that, and that's a GG's. The Ice Horse strikes again. Again. Let's go. Alright, GG's. Shout out to my opponent. Yeah. Alrighty, gamers. Those games were super hyped. Calyrex did his thing. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you guys for watching. This was a really fun video to put together. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys try out the rental. I hope you guys leave me 10 comments, some likes, and some subs. It'll mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I'm Brawlic John. You can catch me live on twitch.tv/Brawlic John. You can catch me on TikTok. Just search Brawlic John. Just search Brawlic John everywhere. Follow me. I'll follow back. You can find my Discord if you look for it. But for now, guys, have a great day. Thank you guys for being here. Yeah.